George up there. Now being the nature lover, that's how my mom was, she decided to come back to this area and replant every single one of these trees in the most natural way possible. Perfectly smooth.
Guys, this is usually the part of the tour where I had to come back and collect those red round trip tickets you got back at the docks. I need them right now though. You don't have them? Well, this is about a 4.5 mile walk back, so if you need to get out and stretch, I'm gonna do so now. I'm only kidding. I can tell everybody was really scared. I do have those pictures of the inside of Dawn Manor that I'd like to show you guys. Alright guys, right in the middle of this book there is an envelope, and in that envelope there are 9 postcards of how the ducks are used today, and then 2 of the postcards of how the ducks were used back in World War II that I actually took with my grandma. If you open up the book right to the very middle, there is a nice picture of the Lake Delton Breach and how the water completely tore through Highway A, just how devastating it was for the Wisconsin Dells and the Lake Delton area. On pages 25 and 26, you're going to find the pictures of the inside of that house we looked at out on Lake Delton. And all the way in the back of the book, you're going to find a map of the trails that I was supposed to take you guys on today. Now this book covers a lot more information about the war, how they were used in it, a lot more information about what you saw on today's tour. It's a lot more than I can cover in the short 50 to 60 minutes we had together. But the cherry on top of that book right there are the coupons in the middle. Those coupons are good at various attractions here in the Wisconsin Dells, including the Tommy Bartlett Show, the Ghost Boat or Dells Boat Tour, of course another ride in our original Wisconsin Looks, and 20% off at our gift store. Those coupons do have an expiration date, but don't worry about it because they expire when you do. They are good for life. These coupons do it up to a total of $80 in savings, so that practically pays for this book. If you have not figured it out already, these books are for sale. Before you throw them right back at me or worse out the window, just let me explain. These books are set up as an incentive program by our boss, just for the drivers, so that we can go out and give the very best tour we can, you guys, each and every single time. Because we do give 6 to 7 tours a day. We work 6 days a week. These jokes just get a little bit repetitive, and these ducks just get a little bit more fun to drive.
You definitely get a workout.
No power steering, 30 tons.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love my job. This is a very nice thing that our boss does for us, because the money that we make off these books goes back to the drivers, and it gets dropped right into our HUE fund, which stands for Health, Education, and Welfare. So of course that's my health, my education, and my welfare. So speaking of me, again, my name is Megan. I just graduated from high school. Plan on going to college in the fall for graphic design. This is my first year driving at the Ducks. So if you would like to purchase the books and the cards together, it is greatly appreciated. It is $5 for the books and the cards together. If you would not like to purchase the books, it's okay. It's 100% totally not necessary. Do not feel obligated to buy a book today. Just remember it is about a 4.5 mile walk back. In the meantime, anybody have any questions about the Ducks drivers or anything you saw on today's tour? Any personal problems or marital issues I can counsel you on. I'll make my way towards the back of the duck and work my way forward to collect them.
You want this? What is it?
She said
$5?
$5.
Here's a 5.
You want 2 of them?
Yep. Thank you.
These 2?
No, these 2.
Okay.
I'll see them.
Alright guys, thank you so much. If you did buy books today, I greatly appreciate it. If there aren't any last minute questions, we'll make our way back towards the docks. There are just a few more cheesy jokes on the way back, so just bear with me.
right, you'll see a series of steel sets. The stand one in the middle is where we have our 7-year-round mechanic. And we like to call our quack doctor. But just like any other doctor, they cannot save all of their patients. So if you look off to the front of the duct and then to your left, you'll see our duct and graveyard. May they rest in peace. Now I'd like to thank you all very much for taking the tour today. If you did like the tour, please remember that my name is Megan. And if you did not enjoy the tour today, well then my name is Mary. One last request, please remain seated until I've made my way back to the duct to escort you all safely. Thank you and have a great rest of your stay here in Wisconsin Dells and a safe trip home.
Alright guys, thank you so much for taking the tour today. Please watch your stuff on your way out. You're put on these racks and that